time I close my eyes.
Hi. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Welcome back, guys. This is your well, not instant, it's a couple of hours later, but this is your match reaction for Brighton Liverpool. Oh, this fucking football club. This football club. Oh, this football club. What the hell is this football club doing to me? What's it doing to you? Oh, this club. This club. Oh, Jesus Christ. What do we do, guys? What do we do about this football club? We've got a lot to talk about. Obviously, on the thumbnail and on the description of this video, you'll see Klopp out. Question mark, question mark. It's a question, guys. It's a question. We're going to talk about it. It's not the only one I want out. FSG, you know, everyone. I want this club dissolved and started again. This is shambolic, guys. This is absolute shambolic. Big up, guys. Get ready to lower your volumes. Big up, Scraps. How you doing? Enough is enough. It's not Liverpool. It's Donkey Boy. I already knew everything before the game. Somehow, even the scoreline, it was embarrassing, man. It was embarrassing. All the English players in this club need to ever expect Arnold. You're probably right. Let's see the passion, James. Let's go, mate. I hope it's a lit stream. It will be. Don't you worry about that. Yeah, Chelsea's spending. We're doing nothing. Chelsea's spending like mad, guys. Chelsea's spending like mad. Cater is like a 70-year-old man. I saw you rant on Coppage, 100% agreement. Big up to you. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you being here. It was dire as it gets, sadly. Yeah, exactly. Big up to everyone in the chat. Oh, amazing people. Thank you very much. Don't forget the fun button straight away, guys. Oh, we've got 73 people in here. That's it, that fun button. Let's get the likes up to 70. We're only on 29 likes. Hit that fun button underneath the video right now. Come on, guys. Hit that like button. Let's get them likes right up. Red Bird in the house as well. Absolute garbage. Big up, Paul. How you doing, mate? Klopp needs to consider seriously whether he has the right stuff to take our beloved club any further. I agree. I told you we need Thuram desperately. Anyone who can run, man. Anyone who can run. Literally. Anyone who can run, guys. That is what Liverpool need. Anyone who can run. If you can run and you're a physical person and you can run and you can sprint at least a little bit, you can put down for your application to join Liverpool Football Club right now. We are the slowest, deadest side I've ever seen, ever. It is so ridiculously bad, guys. I can't find the logic. Oh, man. I don't know how to do this video. I really don't. I don't know if I should shout and rant. I should stay calm and just try and project normally. I don't know how to take this. I don't know how to take it. We'll see how we go. Hopefully, we'll get some people in here as well. Some people will be joining soon. So make sure you keep your eyes out. People will be coming in. Guests will be coming in soon, guys. And I'll get their opinions and that. But, man, wow. Brighton 3, Liverpool 0. Sonny March. Sonny March hasn't scored a goal since 2020. He hasn't scored a goal since 2020. Don't worry, Sonny March. Don't you worry, son. We've got your cure for you right here. Bring in Liverpool Football Club. Hey! Way! Sonny March, 2 goals. Absolute joke. Absolute joke. Danny Welbeck. Did everyone see what Danny Welbeck did to us? That's enough to end the season. The season should be finished. Done. Scrapped. Did you see what Danny Welbeck done to us? It should be over. Season should be done. Danny Welbeck, you know. John says he flicked it over. Joe Gomez like R9. It's done. Done. Danny Welbeck, man. Welbeck doing a Suarez. Season should be over. Sonny March, good footballer. Hasn't scored a goal for 2 years. Liverpool turn up. 2 goals to you. Danny Welbeck. We made Danny Welbeck look like Suarez. What? It should be over just for that. It should be over just for that. The season should be done just because Danny Welbeck did that bit of skill and finish. The season should be over just for that. I want the season done now. Let's call it. Let's call it. I don't care where we finish. I am so... How do we go forward from this, guys? Seriously, guys. I'm being serious now. How do we go forward from here? How do we go forward from here? What game is anyone looking forward to now? I hate football now. Literally, Liverpool Football Club have made me hate football. It's as simple as that. I usually when the Liverpool match is over, I usually find other games to watch. I'm not even interested in watching other games of football no more. I literally don't want to watch a game of football. What's the point? What is the point? This football club has made me hate this sport. That's how bad it is. I can't watch another game of football no more. I'll be like, watch the Arsenal game. I watch the North London Derby tomorrow. Yeah, watch the North London Derby tomorrow. I'll be like, what's the point? What's the point? Arsenal go win. They go 8 points clear of City and win the league. Tottenham are like, oh, what's the point? They lost. We can't catch them anyway. So they got full sewn up. We can't catch them anyway. So what is the point? I can't even enjoy a game of football no more. Are we going to get to the 40-point barrier that keeps you safe in the Premier League? That's the question we need to ask. Is Liverpool Football Club going to get to the 40-point barrier to keep us in the Premier League? I'm obviously joking, but semi-serious at the same time. That's the question we need to start asking, man. That's the question we need to start asking. Are we going to survive? Are we going to stay in the Premier League? It's just a joke. This is shite. We're a mid-table club, as Calvin says there, at best. So, yeah, Liverpool 0, Brighton 3 at the Amex Community Stadium, where we got absolutely destroyed. Right, let's do this. Again, we played 4-3-3. Again, we played 4-3-3. Same tactics, same formation, everything dead. I'm trying. Who do we blame? Look, the obvious people at FSG to blame. Everyone blames FSG, and I agree FSG's to blame. FSG need to go. I've been saying that for a while now. They need to go. They can't invest into the football club, apparently. This is what we're going to get to, though. This is the talk we're going to get to today. And Klopp, is seen as the angel, the highlight of the night, the saviour. For me, there is a bit of a cult around Jurgen Klopp. I will say that. I see things straight through the middle. I'll tell you how it is, yeah? If someone's doing bad, I'll tell you. If someone's doing good, I will rate them, right? But for me, I literally think there is a cult around Jurgen Klopp. You can't say anything. You literally can't say anything because if you bring up how bad we were today, yeah, all you get in the response is, well, what do you want Jurgen to do with them players? We don't invest in the team. So, what? Really? So you're telling me Jurgen can't do better than what he's doing right now? So if Jurgen can't do better than what he's doing right now, right, with the players he's got available, why is he still at the football club? Why is he still at the football club? Everyone's in the wrong here, guys. There's no one in the right, by the way. There's no one sitting on the good step at the moment. FSG, bad step. Jurgen Klopp, bad step. Coaching staff, bad step. Medical department, bad step. Scouting, bad step. There's no one in the right at the moment. So with all this protection over certain people, top reds, I don't know what a top red is, but that's what everyone says, top reds. So basically, I think a top red is somebody who goes against the grain of what everyone else is thinking. That's what I can tell by it. So I don't know if I'm a top red or just I'm a geezer who just sees everything straight. You can't have a go at Klopp. So Klopp's blameless in everything, yeah? So the tactics Klopp played today, 4-3-3, high line, nice and wide, open and expansive, against a very good footballing side, is the owner's faults. No, it's not. The owners are at fault because they're at fault. Klopp is at fault because he's shit at coaching and his tactics are abysmal. If your tactics are abysmal and your coaching's abysmal, how is all that always the owner's fault? It's everyone's fault. No one is good here. Nobody is good here. No one is good here. There's no one on the light side every moment. Every fucker in this Liverpool team at the moment is a Sith. Yeah? Everyone in this Liverpool team at the moment, Klopp, the owners, the scouting department, the medical department, everyone, they're all Siths. They're all Siths. They're all evil. Yeah? There's no light side at this club right now. There's no good. There's no good. Everyone's to blame. I think blaming Pep Linders is quite a weird one. He might be the coach, but guess what? Guess who's his boss? Jurgen Klopp is his boss. Jurgen Klopp doesn't have to do what Pep Linders tells him to do, you know? He just don't. You know, Pep Linders don't have to tell, you know, Pep Linders goes, right, Klopp, we're going to play 4-3-3. We're going to play really high and really wide. Yeah, we're going to try and press in the midfield and win second balls back and play counter-attacking and all this sort of stuff, yeah? And Klopp will go, no, okay, Pep, that's a great idea. But how about we don't play so high up, we go a bit more narrow, we keep some of the stuff you said, but I'm going to add some stuff myself. Yeah, that's what they're meant to do, not go, oh, yeah, great idea, Pep, great idea. Let's do that. Yeah, great idea. Thank you very much. No, you're the damn manager. You're in charge. Who's Palpatine? John W. Henry's Palpatine. John W. Henry's Palpatine. And he's got everyone doing what he wants. Big up to Chris. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Big up, Jamie. Truth as always. Love the Star Wars analogy. You know, they're all bloody. They're all the same, man. Why are we giving double training sessions to older players? Why are we giving double training sessions to older players? Why is Fabinho, who looks tired as soon as he wakes up in the morning, looks tired, why is he doing double training sessions? Why are injured players that always get injured doing double training sessions? Who's that to blame on? Is that Klopp or Pep Linders? If it's Pep Linders' idea, guess what? Klopp doesn't have to run with it. He is in charge. It's like my son coming up. It's like my 4-year-old son coming up to me, yeah? My 4-year-old son comes up to me and goes, Dad, do you know what? I like coffee now. And all we go drink in the house from morning till night is coffee. And I'll be like, no, you're 4 years old. You don't drink coffee and Daddy doesn't drink enough, right? Because I'm in charge. I'm your dad. I'm your boss, yeah? That's how Klopp should be. But no, Pep Linders is the dad. Pep Linders is the dad. It's mad. The world we live in is nuts. The world we live in is nuts, man. The world we live in is nuts. No one blames Klopp for anything. Klopp is always blameless. I've been arguing with people on Twitter all afternoon. Who do we get in instead of Klopp? Who's there instead of Klopp? Who can we buy instead of Klopp? It's always the owner's fault. They don't give enough money, Jurgen. You know, Jurgen, blah, 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 blah. I love everyone's opinion. I respect everyone's opinion. But again, why is Klopp so protected? Why is Klopp so protected? Honestly. Right, guys, if you guys in the chat, right, and everyone watching this right now, yeah? Everyone watching this right now. If you guys didn't hate, right, if you guys didn't hate FSG so much, right, would all of you actually sit here right now and say Klopp is not the problem? Because if everyone was watching this right now and didn't hate FSG, right, and pretend FSG weren't our owners, yeah, but Klopp was still doing this, right, would you all go, hang on, I think the manager just needs to have a little change here, because this is on the manager sometimes. It's not all the ownership. But because the ownership is so hated, and I understand why. I'm not an FSG bloke or anything like that. I'm not a Jurgen bloke. This is the problem with our fan base. The fan base is completely split. You got people that like FSG and what they're doing. You got people that are so love Klopp, like this big cult of Jurgen Klopp that everyone belongs to, the church of Jurgen Klopp, right? Everyone listens to his tune, and we're split. But I'm a Liverpool fan. I'm a Liverpool fan. I support Liverpool Football Club. I don't support the owners. I don't support the manager. When they leave, I'm still a Liverpool fan. You guys in the chat, you'll still be Liverpool fans. It's like, why are we so split on one person at the moment? Klopp is doing an abysmal job. Why are we all sitting here pretending he's doing a great job and it's not his fault? It's the owner's fault all the time. FSG is a problem. There is no doubt about it. And if anyone thinks I'm not saying that, then please open your ears and listen. FSG are a problem. They're not investing in the right areas of this football pitch. But at the same time, Jurgen Klopp is not doing a good job. He's not doing a good job, guys. They're all to blame. Everyone goes into one bucket. They're all to blame. There's not one person here at our club right now who's not to blame for the situation we're in. You know, they're not to blame for the situation we're in. Really ain't. Now, when it comes to investment into the football team, everyone knows how Liverpool do their business, yeah? We all know how Liverpool do their business, right? We know Jurgen Klopp knows how Liverpool do our business. Jurgen Klopp didn't wake up one day and forget FSG were his owners. Everyone forgets this. Jurgen Klopp didn't wake up one day and go, oh, FSG are still my owners, ain't they? Of course I'm not going to have so much money. He knows the deal. He knows the situation. He knows the situation. He knows the deal. He knows what's happening. Yeah, he looks at it and goes, right, so we need this and this and this, yeah? Jurgen, do you need a midfielder? No, I'm good for midfielders. Does anyone think, right, on the whole investment stuff, where do we sit on the investment thing this season, right? Who's to blame for the midfield situation this season? Is it FSG or is it Jurgen Klopp? Is it Jurgen Klopp or FSG to blame for the midfield situation this season? Because we've only bought one midfielder in 4 years, yeah, right? And it's probably a midfielder that don't even suit the way we play. So maybe we shouldn't have bought him. But we bought one midfielder in 4 years. But every other position, we buy it every year. Yeah? We buy it every single year. Right? Forwards, we buy every transfer market, we seem to be buying a forward. Or we buy a defender. We buy a fullback. Right? Every single transfer market, we're either buying a position for somewhere else in the team, but we never touch the midfield position. Why is that? Why are we never picking the right midfield? Why are we not going to that midfield? Who's to blame? Who's to blame? I don't know anymore because we don't have anyone ears. No one's got ears in the boardroom. No one knows what's happening in the boardroom and in conversations on the phone between the two parties. No one knows. So you get people in the media who think they know and say things and that, and really they don't know either. No one knows this situation. All I can see as a fan, right? All I can see as a fan is then when we needed a midfielder, we bought 2 forwards. That's all I can see as a fan. When we needed a midfielder, we bought 2 forwards. So there was investment into the team, but the investment was in the wrong areas of the pitch. Simple as that. Even if we just got one bloody midfielder in the summer or January, at least it's something. At least it's a signal of intent that you're putting your money into a position you want to build in. Yeah? If Klopp and FSG just went, you know what? I'm going to buy one midfielder in the summer, yeah? We buy one midfielder, right? We proper buy one. Not a loan of Arthur Melo, who was fucking injured last April and hasn't played since, and then we buy a crocked player. No, not a proper buy. We actually physically pay cash for a footballer, yeah? And buy him in midfield, right? Then that shows a signal in intent that everybody is looking at an area of the pitch and going, that part of the pitch needs fixing. No, what do? We buy Darwin Nunez and Gakpo in January. Why? And then you get Klopp in the press conference saying, buying players won't solve the situation. Will it not, Jurgen? Will it not, my son? So you're telling me buying players will not sort the situation. Well, what the fuck is going to sort the situation? What is going to sort the situation? Tell me. Someone tell me what's going to sort the situation, guys, because I don't know. I don't know what's going to sort the situation. I'm looking at Jurgen going, what's going to sort the situation in? If it's not buying players. And then he goes on about, we can't buy players if you've got injured players, because when the injured players come back, you've got far too many players. Okay, fair enough. I understand that. Okay, that's a good point. I do understand that. Not a worry. So why did you buy Gakpo? Because when Luis Diaz comes back, what you just said, we'll have too many players. Yeah, we'll have 6 or 7 forwards when everyone comes back. And we only play 2 or 3. So what you just said, Jurgen, makes no sense. You contradicted yourself. You just contradicted yourself. Makes no sense. Look, it makes no sense. Are we all saying, guys, there is no midfielder we could buy in the summer or January that is better and an upgrade on Henderson, Milner and Ox especially? Take Milner, Ox and Hendo and Fabinho. Take them 4 players, yeah? Are you telling me there was no one in the summer and in the winter transfer market that would be an upgrade on them 4? You don't even have to pay a lot of money for either. You don't have to go and find a player that costs a lot of fucking money. It's just, I don't get it, man. You watch Oxlade-Chamberlain get a new contract. You watch Oxlade-Chamberlain get a bloody new contract. You watch him get a new contract. And the thing is, though, guys, if we get new owners, say Keep it level. Big up to you. Jamie, we have 10 plus midfielders, man. And according to Jurgen, none asked to leave. He said this is what, and he won't force them. This is the problem, guys. This is the problem. Maybe we've got to be a bit more spiteful. Maybe we have to be a bit more ruthless. Maybe we've got to go, look, guys, you've served your time. You've got to go now. We need fresh blood in this midfield. That is a point. We have too many. We have too many midfielders right now. They have to go. Too many midfielders right now in this team. 10 plus midfielders, yeah? And all of them are fit at the moment. This is the funny thing, guys. This is where the funny thing comes in. They're all fit. Apart from, I think, Stefan Bagatic, all of them are fit. Every midfielder, apart from Melo, who's a loanee, apart from Melo, I think all our midfielders are fit right now. We have 10 midfielders. And he can't find a situation to get the best out of them. This is what I'm asking, guys. I just want a bit of clarification on what's going on in our football club. And I'm sure all you guys are exactly the same as well. We just need a situation where we know what's going on. We know what's going on, because I don't know what's going on with this football club right now. There's no clarification what we are doing. There is no clarification. What are we doing at this football club? What are we doing? The midfield area needs sorting. There's not a man or woman alive that has got eyes and can physically watch us right now and can't go, we need bodies in midfield. We need players that actually can run. We have the slowest midfield in the Premier League. The slowest midfield in the Premier League. They're fit but shit. Exactly, Danny. They're fit but shit. And we can all see that. Danny can see that. I can see that. Greenland can see that. Raging Pot can see that. Quantum Geek can see that. Lee can see that. Calvin can see that. Squidley can see that. James can see that. Eric can see that. We can all see that. We have 10 players and they're all shit. Why can we see it, but our manager and our owners can't? Why can we all see it, but our owners and our manager, who, by the way, is one of the highest paid managers in the world, cannot see it? Why can't they see it? It's just, I lose patience with this team, guys. I am just losing absolute patience with this team. I really am. I'm losing patience with Jurgen Klopp. I'm a man who loves Jurgen Klopp. I absolutely love Jurgen Klopp. We all respect Jurgen Klopp as our manager. But we can't all sit here and pretend he hasn't lost the plot. We can't sit here and pretend he's doing a great coaching job. We can't sit here and go, oh man, Klopp's doing a great job at the moment with the players he's got available, right? With the players he's got available, Klopp's doing an amazing job right now. Oh man, that is proper management and coaching by Klopp. Look at the way we're getting points, man. Look at the way we're getting points. I don't care about performances right now. I want this club just to pick up points. I don't care about performances. I just want 3 points, man. Big up Claire in the house. How you doing, Claire? Big up Dean as well. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I just want points. That's all I want. I'm not interested in about how well we performed, how good we were in the wide areas today, or how tight our midfield was, or how tight our back was. I don't care about all that. I just want 3 points. I can't give a shit how we get 3 points right now. I just want 3 points. Jurgen Klopp and his coaching team, for me, have to go back to the drawing board and go, how do we get 3 points on a weekly basis? Because what we're doing right now is not working. What we're doing right now is not working. Park the damn bus. Do anything. I don't care if we become an a bloody Mourinho side. Just park the bus. Go compact. Don't let anyone breathe. Park the damn bus. Play Salah up front on his own. Darwin up front. Cheat. Play them 2 on the halfway line. Tell them not to come back and defend. Park the bus. Long balls up. We win games 1-0. I don't give a shit. We need 3 points. And Klopp and his coaching staff have got to figure out a way to do that. Because at the moment, all I see him is doing the same thing over and over and over again with exactly the same results. That's the equalness of madness. Madness. So has Klopp gone insane? Is that what we're saying? Has Klopp gone totally and utterly insane? Because you're doing the same thing over and over again, expecting the same results, means you're mad. Is Klopp a nutter? Has he lost the plot? Is he sick in the head? Has he got issues? When he had his when he had his eyes done last year, and they did the lasers on his eyes, did that laser hit something in his brain? Did that laser hit something in his brain and knock something out of his brain or something like that? Where he's now like a walking corpse. And he's just doing the same. Because he looks not the same man. Klopp's not the same man since he had his glasses taken away. Can you not see the game anymore? Can he not see anymore? Is something happened to him? Honestly, guys. Because he's doing the same thing time and time again, expecting a different result. It's, what are you doing, man? Why have we gone to Brighton and played 4-3-3 with Oxlade-Chamberlain on the left-hand side? And Jordan, I can't run Henderson again in midfield. Why? Why? And expect the different result. And he's going, go again, guys. Boys, this is the chat before the game, guys. Same team, same tactics. Go again. Go again. Do what you did against Wolves, but this time, try and win. No, Jurgen. No. That's not what you do. That is not what you do. You change it up. You change it up. If you've not got the personnel right now, okay, fair enough. That is the owner's fault as well. But the owner's got to be sitting there thinking, hang on, look. Jurgen, you're the manager. Pep, you're the coach. Why are you lot doing the same thing time and time again? Yeah? You played like this against Wolves. We lost. Yeah? You played like this the week before. We didn't win. You played like this the week before. We didn't win. Why are you playing the same way every single week? Is it going to just click into gear like that? Is that what Klopp's hoping? Is that what literally Jurgen is waiting for? Is he waiting for it just to click back into gear? Well, it ain't. Because the gears are stuck, man. The gears are stuck. This team, it needs some WD-40 on this team, man. This team needs some WD-40 just dripped all over it, man. Just dripped all over it. They need a bathe in WD-40 because they are squeaky at the moment. This team, man, it is shocking. Absolutely shocking. I don't know what to say anymore. It's just, I'm looking at a team of no ideas. The players don't even know what look like they're doing. Diogo played in the 10 today. Why? Why did Diogo play in the 10 today? Your most controlling midfielder, the midfielder that controls our game, is the most advanced midfielder. Why? Why are we playing a double pivot of Hendo and Firmino? Two stale old men who can't run. Why are we doing it? Why are we playing that way again, Jurgen? Look, I understand he might not have the players, and that's the owner's fault, as I keep saying. But he has to change it up. This is what he's employed to do. He's being paid one of the highest wages of a manager in world football to actually manage his side. He's meant to adapt. He's meant to coach. But he's not doing that right now. He's not doing that right now. He's not coaching, man. He's not managing. He's not managing the situation right now at all. Klopp looks lost. He looks lost. The man looks lost. I don't know what Klopp needs to do. Klopp, here's my thing for you, Klopp. Right? You're a rich man, yeah? Jurgen, you're a rich man. Go and get laid. If your wife ain't like, just go and get laid, man. Go and get laid, have some great sex, and then maybe you'll come back with a different mindset because you look like you just need to get laid, mate. Jurgen looks like Jurgen, just go and get laid. Literally, Jurgen. Just go and bust your nut on something. Go and bust your nut on something, and it might clear your brain. It might actually clear your brain. I'm telling you, that's what Jurgen needs to do, man. Go and bust your nut. Go to your wife, get a hotel for the night, and just bust your nut all night, yeah? Because you need to clear your brain, man, because your brain is foggy right now. Your brain is foggy. And when you're busting your nut, don't make Pep Linders watch in the corner, taking notes. I don't want to hear that. I don't want that in the part 2 of the book. You know, volume 2, Pep watches Jurgen bust his nut. I don't want that in the next book. Yeah? Fucking hell. He just needs to do something, man. Get away from Pep Linders for a night. Yeah? Just get away from Pep for a night. Fuck him off. Yeah? Stop hanging around him. Go and bust your nut over your wife. Everywhere. Make a mess. Yeah? Have a great time. Have one for me. Yeah? And then you might have a clear mind. Come and train in the next day and you might have a clear mind. But whoa. I had an awakening last night, Pep. Pep, you won't believe this. I had an awakening last night. Yeah. It was amazing, man. It was amazing. It was like the greatest high of all time. And I can think clearly now, Pep. Do you know what, Pep? Yeah, Mr. Yeah. You know what, Pep? You're gone. I can think clearly now. Get out of myself. Has anyone seen Lord of the Rings? Has anyone seen Lord of the Rings? I think it's Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's Lord of the Rings. You know when you got that witch thing, that bloke, that witch, I think he's like a witch or a wizard or whatever he is, yeah? And he's whispering in the king's ear. Yeah, and he's making him old. He's like got a potion, like a spell over him, and he's whispering in his ear all the time to do evil and horrible things. He's like whispering in his ear constantly, yeah? That's Pep the Klopp, man. That's Pep the Klopp. He needs him out of there. He needs him out of his ear. He just needs him gone, man. Man needs him gone. He needs a clear head. He needs to be less foggy. He needs to think properly. No, you ain't getting this anywhere else, guys. You ain't going to get another Liverpool channel that tells Jurgen Klopp to go and bust his nut. To get a clear head. I'm telling everyone right now. That ain't going to happen anywhere. Oh, man, I'm sweating here. It's just mad. This is just... Oh, Jurgen. Look, the team today. Let me read out the team to you guys. Let me read out the team. So, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Canate, Robbo. A midfield 3 of Hendo, Fabinho and Thiago, where we played more of a 4-2-3-1, didn't we? We had the 2 slowest of midfielders in Premier League history doing a double pivot in Hendo and Fabinho. We had our midfield controller, who usually likes to sit back, you know, and control the game of football. No, we had him in the number 10 position today. 2 advanced from midfield, so he couldn't get involved. Well done, Jurgen. Then we had Mo on the right, Ox on the left, and Gakpo up top. Yeah, that's what I want to see in 2023. That's what I want to see my team look like in 2023. Well done, you peasants. You absolute skanky peasants. Well done. Thanks for that. Thanks for that, guys. Fucking hell. And I don't want injuries to be... I don't want the injury thing to come in either. I don't want any gun going... But Jurgen's got injuries. He's missing his 4 forwards. Yeah, he's missing 4 forwards, and that's bad, yeah? No doubt about it. Missing Jota, Diaz, Darwin Nunez and Bobby is a miss. There is no doubt about it. But he's still got Salah and Gakpo there. It's not like we got nobody there. It's not like he's relying on Mr. Bean and Mr. Blobby to come back from the 90s and play up front for him. He's still got 2 forwards there. Find a way of playing. Find a way of playing. That is all I ask. I'm sick of the injury thing. He's Norbert's brain. Find a way of playing. If you can't find a way of playing, what are we doing? Literally, what are we doing as a manager? What are we paying him to do? Literally, what are we paying Jurgen to do? If he's our manager. What are we paying him to do, guys? This is what I don't get. He's meant to manage the team. He's meant to manage the team. He's meant to be this amazing world-class manager that we all think he is. Then adapt to your surroundings. Adapt. I mean, I picked a formation the other day of a 4-4-2 diamond where we went really compact in midfield to stop Brighton playing through us. Yeah. Why can I think of that? Right? What happened today? Brighton played through us. We were so open. We were so open. It was unreal. I've never seen a team so open before. We couldn't do anything. There was no strategy to our play. There was no passing. There was nothing. We couldn't put two passes together. I didn't see any strategy on the pitch. It looked like we were lost. It looked like we were lost. And that is still down to the management. The owners are to blame for running the football club, yeah? They run the football club. They're to blame. Jurgen manages the team. He's to blame too. This cult of Jurgen Klopp has to stop. The cult of Jurgen. If you belong to the cult of Jurgen Klopp, guys, seriously, hand in your resignation. Literally, hand in your resignation right now. Get out of that church, man. It's no good for you. Get out of that church because it ain't working for you guys. It really ain't. It really ain't. All I hear is excuses after excuse after excuse. I'm sick of excuses. I don't even want to hear Jurgen Klopp's press conferences no more. What's he going to blame? Literally, what is Jurgen going to blame in his press conferences now? Who's he going to have a go at? It's mad. Absolutely mad. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Some of you sent me some stuff in my tweets. Scraps, what did you send me? Liverpool weighing up a move for Ruben Neves with his contract at Wolves run down. There you go. There you go. It's all going to happen now. It's going to be midfielder after midfielder now. All of a sudden, Neves is good enough. Why wasn't Neves good in the summer? All of a sudden, he's good enough now. Fucking this club. Fuck this club. Anthony, you sent me the... Oh, sad to see Jay Liverpool in ninth. But yeah, Liverpool weighing up a move for Ruben Neves as his contract at Wolves runs down. So he's good enough now. So why wasn't he good enough in the summer? If his contract runs out this season, you could probably have picked him up for a decent price in the summer. Why didn't we just fucking do it then? But no, not us. No. All of a sudden, they're good enough. Right, that's like, I've seen the light. Jurgen's seen the light. Oh, I've seen the light. Fucking hell. What is going on? What is going on? That is from yeah, I mean, who's that from? Simon Mullock from the Daily Mirror. So take it as you will. I wouldn't be surprised if it's true, guys. Guys, I really wouldn't be surprised if it's true. It wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me if it was true. It really wouldn't because, fucking hell. Matheus Nunez will be coming in. Look, I do believe we will buy Matheus Nunez in the summer. The Matheus Nunez thing just sounds like what happened with Mascherano all them years ago when he went to West Ham and then we got him in January. It just smells of the same thing. So I do believe we'll get Matheus Nunez in the summer. But I keep saying it. Why weren't this... Oh, it's just... You watch. Liverpool will be linked with every midfielder in the world tomorrow. By tomorrow morning, every midfielder will be linked to Liverpool. There you go. Why not sign Joao Gomez for 17 million? Yeah. Because I'll tell you why, keep it level, because Joao Gomez hasn't got the intelligence or the pressing ability of a Jordan Henderson or a Naby Keita. That's what Klopp would say. That's what Klopp would say. Or he hasn't got the game reading abilities of a Fabinho. This is where we are now, guys. This is where we are. We have got dead players in our team. Our midfield, do you know what our midfield is like? Our midfield looks like Jeffrey Dahmer's apartment. That is what our midfield is now. Jeffrey Dahmer's apartment. We've got dead bodies everywhere. Dead bodies everywhere. We are Jeffrey Dahmer's apartment. That is what we are. Dead bodies everywhere. Useless, lame, piles of shit all over the place. That's what we got. Fucking joke. Fucking bullshit. Got Naby Keita, he's dead under the flat. Naby Keita's dead under the fucking subs bench. You got Harvey Elliott, he's like in the rafters somewhere, drifting away. Dead players everywhere, man. Dead players everywhere. You have to call the police soon. Police going to show up at Anfield anytime soon. Start digging up the pitch. Just finding all the dead bodies that Jurgen Klopp keeps as midfielders. Yeah, here's another one, sir. He died about 3 months ago. Yeah, but we keep him. He's our main central midfielder. Don't take him. Put him back. Put him back now. Pat the grass down. Pat the grass down. That's our main central midfielder. Do not dig him up. That's what we fucking are, man. We are dead. This team is dead. This team is absolutely dead. And I don't know who's to blame. I get sick and tired of it. Klopp has to take blame. FSG has to take blame. For fuck's sake, James, I'm trying to make my dinner. Told you guys, I'm on one tonight. I'm on one. We're just dead FC, man. Jeffrey Dahmer settings, you know. That's who we should be sponsored by. Liverpool should be sponsored by Jeffrey Dahmer. Just get standard chartered off the middle of the shirt. Get standard chartered off the middle of the shirt and just put Dahmer there, right? Put a Netflix badge on the side right there. That is Liverpool right now. Just get the new sponsorship in. Dead FC, man. Dead FC. Oh, fuck me. No wonder we're good at Halloween. Jesus Christ. There needs to be vodka in this. This is just orange squash. This ain't hard enough. Fucking. Oh, my God. Let's go through the Brighton team. Matoma absolutely destroyed us. Did you see Henderson trying to keep up with Matoma? It was embarrassing. He was like, fucking embarrassing. It's embarrassing. What is going on? Oh, man. I can't do that again. That made me lightheaded. What is going on? What? Matoma just absolutely pillaged our team. He's like, I'll get the ball. Right, I got the ball. I'm on the halfway line. Oh, I should be scared because Hendo's coming for me. One little step to the left. Bye, see you later. And then Trent's like, guys, I need help. Anyone help Trent? No, Trent. Everyone's like, no. Trent, you're fine, man. You're fine. One-on-one defenders, top notch, yeah? Matoma's a fast little bugger. He's a fast little bugger. But you're going to be fine, Trent. We're all going to stand here as a team. We're going to stand here as a team and watch Trent trying to defend on his own. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to let Trent defend on his own. Don't worry, boys. You've got this. That's right, Trent. You've got this, son. We're just going to catch some sun rays here. Yeah. Oh, he's pissing down. Who cares? But we're at the beach. It's in Brighton. We're going to catch some light. Yeah, you go. Trent, you're all right. You can defend on your own, son. You don't need no help. Yeah, Matoma's quick and he's skillful. Don't worry about it, though, Trent. We'll sit here and watch. It's fucking mad. It's mad. Matoma, what a great little player he is. Ferguson. Where did they find this geezer? Where did they find Evan Ferguson? The Irish sensation who's 18 years of age, who completely made Matip his bitch. Yeah, Ferguson, an 18-year-old Irishman, made Matip his bitch today. Fucking bitch. Made Matip his bitch. What are we doing? Matip's like, oh, hello. Hello, Evan. Aren't you a nice little young lad? Yes. Yes, you may run past me. Why not? There you go. Have the freedom of your home ground, son. Go on, young lad. Away you go. Away you go. Oh, very nice goal, young. Very nice goal, Evan. Very nice goal. Fucking Matip. The fuck happened to him? Literally, what the fuck happened to Matip? The man looks scared. He comes up to the ball. He's like, whoa, no, I don't want to touch that ball. That round thing on the floor, get that away from me right now. Get that round, inflatable thing on the floor. Get that away from me. I do not want it near me. Don't bring it. No, fuck off. What's happened? What has happened to Matip? What has happened to Matip in the space of 6 months? What? Do we just leave him under the pitch? Yeah, right. Another dead body here, sir. Where do you want him? Tell you what, put him in the final third between Anfield Road end, final third, just around on the left-hand side. Dig a patch up there. We'll leave Joel there. Yeah, no worries, sir. Take him over. Dig it up. Right, put Matip there. Lay him there. Just bring him out on weekends. Just bring Matip out on weekends. Yeah, he's dead. Just leave him there. It's where it's fine. He's fine there. Fucking hell. Canate, I feel sorry for Canate. Canate's like, is anyone going to defend? Like, Canate's looking around his team going, is anyone going to defend? Am I got to do this all by myself? Like, Matip, where are you going? Oh, I do. I'll try and help this out. And like, it's like, I can't do it by myself, boys. I've got all these fast little fuckers running around me like nits. It's like trying to catch a flea. They're like, woo, woo, woo. Man, Canate's like, any help? Anything? No, you're all right, son. You're quick. Canate, you're quick. You're big and strong. You're quick. You're 23. You're fine on your own. We'll sit this out, Matip. Yeah, Canate. We'll sit this out, son. Don't worry about it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Joke of a club. Joke. Absolute joke. Adam Lallana. This should be the end of the conversation. I shouldn't have to say any more. Just Adam Lallana. Put on a masterclass. We got rid of him because he got old and shit. Now he looks younger than all our midfielders. Fuck happened? What the fuck happened? Lallana looks younger than all our midfielders. All of them. And like he's 35. He looks as fresh as a daisy. Completely and utterly bullied our midfield. He was playing little 1-2s, give and goes. He was doing some skills. He was turning here, there and everywhere. He was putting everyone on edge. It was like, look, right, that Lallana we saw today, by the way, that Lallana we let go 3 years ago because he got too old and weren't good enough for us no more, walks into our midfield. Walks. No, Lallana knocking on Klopp's door. Do you want me back, sir? Do you want me back? Because, you know, I've been watching your midfield and, you know, I am better than that now. Do you want me back? Fucking joke. Lallana is better than our midfield. And we sold him 3 years ago because he was old and useless. Now he's gone back in time. Did Lallana find a fuck? What did he do? Is Lallana taking mud baths every day? You know, I'm refreshing. Getting younger by the minute. I'm getting younger by the minute. What's going on? What is going on? What is going on? Stevie, to be honest, it's worth losing just bad just to hear Jamie rant. Man, I've been ranting for an hour now. I thought people were going, come on. Baz and Savage and Endsman, if you've all watching, you have got the link come on in, guys. You all got the link on Twitter, on your WhatsApps on Twitter. Come on in, guys. I can't rant on my own forever. But yeah, Lallana. How old is Lallana? Let me have a look. Lallana is 34. 34! 34! He's 2 years older than Hendo! And he's moving quicker than Hendo! Hendo... Oh, fucking hell. Hendo loads... Oh, look, I've got his book. Oh, I can't do this! I can't do this! I can't do this. No. Oh, I got Hendo's book. Yeah. In all good bookshops. Go and buy it now. I love Hendo. I'm getting on at Hendo, but I do love Hendo. I love him. But he's gone. He's finished now. Yeah, the man's finished now. I'm slagging him off, and I've got his book right behind me. Oh man, but he's finished now. By the way, you don't have to be club captain and play every week. You know, you can be club captain. It don't mean you should play every week. I'm just letting Klopp know. Klopp, if you're watching, Jurgen, if you're watching, sir, yeah, listen. Firstly, Jurgen, if you are watching, I want you to listen to me very carefully right now, Jurgen. Or if anyone at Liverpool Football Club is watching, get this back to Jurgen for me, yeah? But Jurgen, if you are watching, please, sir, right, what I want you to do is, to your wife, take to the hotel tonight, have one of the best sex sessions you have ever had in your absolute life, bust your nut all over her, go again and again and again and again till it's fucking falling off, yeah? Get your mind clear again, yeah? Get your fucking mind clear again, right? And then when your mind's clear, go back to training the next day with that free mind, that clear mind you got, and fucking sort this shit out. Yeah? Stop playing Hendo. The man is 32, but he moves around like he's 43. You know? Fucking 43. It's a madness. Post-nut clarity is amazing. You're like, whoa, I can think again. You know? I know, Lee, I know. Oh, right, let me just send some links out to Rods. Let's get Rods on here. Let me just get Rods in here. 1 second, guys. Oh, I need someone else to come in and take the load off me here. All right, let's see if I can get... Right, I've sent some links out. There you go. Links have been... Jurgen needs to demand players. Now, Jurgen definitely needs to demand players, man. Jurgen definitely needs to demand players. Jurgen needs to go into that boardroom. He needs to ring them tomorrow. Let's get ends in here.
Hey, listen, I was listening to you in the background, bro. Oh, man. This is madness, you know, Jamie, bro. For real. I don't know what's going on.
I've just ranted for an hour, so
I was listening, bro. I was sitting in there. I was like, I'll leave you to it. You look like you had to blow off some steam, so I'll leave you to it, and then I'll jump in just to kind of calm you down, probably. And because I saw you start drawing for books. I saw you now. You're drinking. I don't know, bro.
It's done, man. It's done. Oh, I just want. Klopp's got to get laid. That's all I know.
He's saying his missus is just not giving him nothing,
He's
bro.
got that foggy head, man. He's got that foggy head. He can't think clearly right now.
Guy's coming into training just smiling, bro. He's not even doing nothing. He doesn't even know what he's doing in training.
Oh man!
Talk to me, bro. What's up?
What's up? I'll tell you what's up. I've come to the end of my tether. I really have. Do you know what it is? I don't even want to watch football no more. Not Liverpool. Football in general. This is what this team's done to me. I can't stand football no more. I'm going to be watching rugby next week. This is what this has done to me. I can't watch I usually watch the North London Derby tomorrow. I can't watch that in fun now. I can't sit back and relax and watch that. Because I was watching it and thinking, oh, well, Arsenal win. They're 8 points clear of Man City. That's shit. And we can't catch Tottenham if they win. What enjoyment am I getting out of this? What? No, what enjoyment? Baz, I think I sent it to your... let me send it again, Baz. I might not have pressed return. Sometimes
Listen, Jamie, bro, I've watched us play 2 games now. I've seen us play the Wolves game, and I've seen us play against his Brighton team. And in the Wolves game, I was like, okay, there's stuff that we need to work on clearly. But at the same time, I was like, okay, we could probably get a result here. And we scored 2 goals, and the 2 goals we conceded was based on our own mistakes. In this game, at no point did I feel like we were a threat in the game. No. They literally made us look like boys on that pitch today. I think Savage was saying, is that boys against men? I remember the last time I saw that happen on a football pitch was when Arsenal played Chelsea, and Arsenal turned up, and it was just, these Chelsea guys were just running them over the whole game. Where do we go from this point? Because there's nothing. Normally at the end of a game, Klopp were like, okay, look, we made mistakes, but we'll work on it, and then we'll go forward. Bro, like, we didn't look non-existent in the whole game, from defense to midfield to attack. We were missing. Nothing we did was right in this game. Distances was off. Flacco looked like he couldn't chase down. He couldn't even chase down Adam Lallana, bro.
Yeah, and Adam Lallana's 34.
Salah, what was Salah doing today? I feel sorry for Gakpo as well, man. This guy, you know what's happened? He's come in and did this Nunez thing. You know when Nunez come in and everyone's been saying, oh, he's shit, he's this, he's that. But come on, look at the team that the guy's come into. Gakpo's now done the same thing. He's come into a team that's non-existent, that's not creating chances. He has to run channel, maybe hold the ball up. We're going to turn Gakpo into like a... I don't even want to say it, bro. Let me not just
I do feel for him. Big up, guys. Hope you're doing well. Big up, Dean. I can never pronounce that first word properly. Can you guys do it justice for me?
Wagwan.
Wagwan.
I can never give it enough justice, guys. I've got to say.
No, but give it a try.
No, because I sound like I'll sound like the whitest man in the world if you know what hurts the most? You don't know who to let go first, Klopp or FSG, or both at the moment. That's how.
Listen, the manager first, bro.
Yeah, Charlie's Angels, you know. Charlie's Angels,
you know.
Right, guys. That rant I've done for an hour has actually almost exploded my bladder. So I'm just going to quickly.
Go on, do your thing, man. Do your thing.
Brother, hear what happened, yeah?
Go on.
Don't get rid. We say that anyway.
Bro, I'm here, man. I'm getting banned.
Why you shake me off today in the dog? I'm going to pig in the dog. I sent the link, you know.
Bro, I've sent it in the chat because I couldn't message you back, so I sent it in the chat.
What?
Yeah, in our chat, innit? So you know what you're saying about the link for the watch along, or are you talking about the link for the
Yeah, no, I sent you a link for the thing there, innit?
Oh no, man, I was already I thought I scheduled the thing for later, but I didn't.
Oh,
By the time I jumped in, I saw it, I was like, bro, by the time I had to try and change it, but it was long already, man. I was already in, everyone was there. I was like, I might as well just run with it.
Yeah, bro. What are you saying, Baz? You well?
I'm good, bruvs. I'm good. Besides the flipping shit this club's giving me, bruvs. It's giving me depression, bruvs.
You know it is. This is where you lot are going wrong. I'll tell you what where you're going wrong, you guys, yeah? And the whole of the fam group's going wrong, yeah?
Go on, Rods.
No expectations. Do not have any expectations on anything. You see today, when we lost today, right? I wasn't even vexed. or anything like that. I was disappointed, obviously, of the performance, but I wasn't even vexed because I had no expectations. Because you see something, this is something.
Sorry, I did almost say that. You're right.
Stop that. We see something now, right? It's like this has been something that it's been in the sort of like creation of 3 or 4 years. This was going to happen because you see something and from that, right? When you play so well to get into the Champions League group stage and everything that, and you don't sort of like top up your squad in some sort of way, this is going to happen. When you actually get to the final and you still don't know anything with the squad, this is going to happen. You win the Champions League and in fact, still nothing really has been done to the squad. You win the league, same thing. So we're literally at the day playing and they sort of like, we're literally at the day playing with like recycled players after about 4 or 5 seasons. I don't think at the day it's a matter of like they cannot take instructions. I think at the day they're just too physically fucked. They're just too physically fucked in today to do anything about it. Because the way I seen them cut through the midfield today, they was cutting through midfield like butter. It was just like hot knife through butter. Do you know what I mean? It's like
has more substance than our midfield.
Yeah, you could we say that. You see what it is today. When you look at today, and we didn't just lose today. We lose abysmally. You know what I mean? They literally taught us how to play football. You know what I mean? Matip there. I don't know why you don't try and reach the midfield. Try and reach the midfield instead of pass in front of you, short pass in front of you. Try and reach the midfield. Robertson, get tight to your man. Get tight to your man and everything now. So you can have like make it just rebound and go wayward. Get tight to your man. Don't give him that space. Gomez at the day, right? He literally chipped the ball over Gomez and slotted it back in the net. He looked like Messi. You made that in the day, right? Welbeck looked like Messi and everything now. So the whole performance with the team and the day, right? It's to me at the day, it's abysmal. But that happens at the day in not reinvesting your squad, not reinvesting squad, not refreshing it. Do you know what I mean? Don't make it like say, boy, this person today is an instant starter. He's got nobody behind him to sort of like push him. You know what I'm saying? Do you know that Chelsea's gone out and signed that Russian guy today?
It looks like they have.
Yeah,
Rods,
I reckon there was something that.
Rods, on your point about don't have any expectations, bro. I've tried it and it's working good because normally I'd have been going off my head right now. But
yeah,
it's just, do you know what it is? I've gone to the point of I don't have an expectation, but I'm disappointed in the team because even though I said we were going to lose 4-2, I still expected at least them to put up a fight. And for them not to even turn up and even try to win the game, it was more like they just turn up and just accepted defeat. You know, when teams turn up at Anfield in recent years, and you could see by the way the team was playing, by the first touch of most of the opposition players, they've already accepted defeat. We went into this game today, and it's just like, do you know what? We accept defeat. Halftime, we were celebrating when we was doing the watch along, celebrating at least it was 0-0 at halftime.
For a fact, I'll say the same thing. I goes, we may have got outplayed in the first half, but look on the bright side, it's still 0-0. And at this rate, we could probably nick a 1-0. We could probably nick a 1-0 or like a 1-1.
The thing is, all right, this is what we used to do to other teams. Yeah. We used to do this to other teams. You look at the stats today, yeah. You know, over 60%, over 60% possession they had, and we had about 38.
Yeah. Because the thing is that the Japanese boy was is it Matoma? He was cooking man on that left hand side. He was literally cooking man to the left hand side. Do you know what I mean? As for the midfield, you had like was it Monte Caicedo and you had McAllister in midfield and everything. That they was just doing bits. You know, we look amateur. It was like amateur hour. It was literally like amateur hour and everything that. And I thought, so you know what? Has it really got this bad? Oh well. This is what happens. This is what happens when you don't do anything to your squad. This is what happens at the day when you got like a manager at the end of the day, right? And Klopp has to take the blame for this. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I appreciate he's not getting money. Yeah. But do something with your squad. Change up the formation. Do you know what I mean?
The least we can expect, Rods, is to be difficult to beat, man. That's minimum.
That's what I'm saying.
Manager, you know things are not going your way, and you're like, you know what? We keep conceding first. We keep looking like we're out of positions and out of possession. Do you know what? Become difficult to beat. Let's just sit in. Yeah, I get. It doesn't look pretty on the eye, and I guess I don't think at this rate, majority of the fan base will care if we just sat in and defended, so we can kind of get ourselves back to winning ways, or draw games and make it difficult again. So when teams come and play against us, at least then they know, do you know what? Liverpool are difficult to beat. And then we can hit them on a counter-attack.
Do you know something?
Guys, hang on, Rod.
Sorry,
one sec. So, guys, the link is in the chat. If anyone wants to call in, we can turn this into a call show. If anyone wants to call in and just have their couple of minutes they want to get off their chest, you're all more than welcome. Okay, guys? We'll get you in one at a time. You can have a couple of minutes to rant, get everything off your chest, and we'll get another caller in. So, yeah, they're up there. Come and ask us some questions, guys. Get it off your chest.
Of your business. The thing is about the thing now, what it is, right? When you think about it, we don't necessarily have to have big money to get the good players in. Look at Wolves and everything that Wolves went out and bought João Gomez in the day from some South American country, and I think that this guy's a baller. He wanted to play for Liverpool, and for that they only spent 70 million on him. Mateus Nunes and that was only 35 million. So you don't really have to have the sort of like the big money at the end of the day to bring these players in. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you come to something at the end of the day, right, when we're chasing a game, and what we had to bring on really, when you think about it, is Ben Doak and Harvey Elliott. Is this what we're doing now?
Their positions, bro. Play them both in position.
But then we have to talk about the medical department, because you'd in theory have 4 forwards there that are all out injured at the moment. But then everyone would say, actually, we have plenty on the bench. So there is something wrong with our medical department as well. But we're going to get Dean in first. Let's give Dean his couple of minutes to have his big up, Dean.
Big up, Dean.
Yes, Dean.
Yo, Jans, what's up? You guys are good?
Good,
man.
Yeah. As good as can be.
Yeah, man. I mean, we remember, Jamie, we spoke about this. We both knew this was going to happen. I wasn't even surprised. I was like, okay, I thought maybe it was going to be more than 3. Like, I expected a lot of goals from Brighton because they are playing some good stuff right now. I was like, okay, let me just watch the game so that I have something to worry about, because it was stressful. Like, I mean, from the first minute, that boy Mitoma, it's like he's playing against Southampton or something. It's like he's playing. I mean, he was boasting. And we didn't even have an answer to all the questions that Brighton asked. We didn't even know what to do with them. Like, well, I mean, we only had this one play that we did from the back. It was quick one, and then that was the only thing that we did the whole 90 minutes. That I was like, okay, and we gave Konate. I think he's gonna get injured very soon. He was doing up and down, and the fact that Klopp, I don't know if it's the team or that's not how he does his game. If you look at almost every team, they have this thing, man, this game analysis where they know they've been looking at the game and they know what's been going wrong, and then they fix it, either with substitute or change of system. Klopp doesn't do it. He just goes to halftime, say, "Hey boys, we know what we do. We blah 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 blah. Let's go and keep going. We're gonna expecting to get the same result."
Did you say something about Klopp or FSG, bro? That's the only time they cut you off.
They only
it's crazy. You can't be expecting to get. Yeah, I mean, can you guys hear me?
You faded out a little bit.
Yeah, you can hear you.
A little bit.
Can hear you now. Yeah.
So, like, I mean, I literally, like, I don't know what's wrong with him, with Klopp. I don't know if he doesn't know what to do. And the only explanation maybe is the 7th season, case where he failed to do. He builds teams and then he fails to maintain or evolve the teams as time goes on. If you look at it, it's like his track record. He did it at Mainz. He did it at Dortmund. It's because he doesn't want to let go certain players. Like, there was no reason for him not to play Carvalho today. There was no reason for him to bring in Elliot today. There was no reason for him to substitute Matip and bring on Gomez today. You see, all these things is like, as much as we can say FSG in, FSG out, Klopp in, Klopp out, but I feel like we need to question him, not necessarily saying, I'm not Klopp out. I know with a little bit of resources, he might turn things around. But the problem is, he doesn't want to address or admit that he's wrong. Look at all his press conferences lately. He's been always, he has an answer for everything. He's very defensive. Sometimes he lashes out on because he knows, okay, these questions are going to be asked. I have to be prepared. He knows that people are looking at this from a different perspective, not because he wants things to be seen only from his perspective, to say, okay, this is the situation, you guys accept it because there's nothing we can do. I don't know. I think for me, I feel like it's just being I don't know, arrogant or selfish, because he wants people to understand the situation. But we know, yes, we've got four strikers out. If those strikers, I don't think they would have been injured if we had like very good midfielders. Because what we did is Diaz was injured and then he came back quickly. We rushed him back. We literally got, and you expect him to play on 100% if you rushed him back. And same thing, like we have this thing of he lies about how long the player is going to last. When in rehab, it's like it's going to take a couple of months or maybe a few weeks, and then they try to look at what they're also doing with Ato. They're saying he might even come back soon or whatever. It's like we have this desperation thing. I promise you, the last day of this window, you're gonna see an announcement. They're gonna sign maybe one player or two players. It takes some time to react to situations. I don't think they are good at planning. To looking at the situation, say, okay, I think we've tried everything. We've tried motivation. We've tried everything. Maybe it's time that we add and change. They're very slow doing that, and it's so frustrating, guys. That's all I have to say, man. That's all I have to say. But yeah, man.
Reactive instead of proactive.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. Thanks, guys, for bringing him on. I have so much to say. Jamie knows, but I wish I had more time.
Dean, we'll get you on another time. You're always welcome, my man.
Big up, man. Big up.
Dean, bro.
Big up.
Do
you know
points there, man?
I just want to say something quickly, but based on some of Jurgen Klopp's post-match press conferences and stuff like that, when he says that we don't have money, some of these players, these ballers that are coming in, they're not a lot of money. You can get maybe 3-4 of these guys for around, if we did our business quicker, around 40 million.
I've been saying it, man. I've been saying it. Big up to John. How you doing, man?
Big up, John.
Yeah, doing well. Besides the game today, which was that was stressful as hell. But
man. Cool, man. You got a few minutes. Go for it.
Go for it.
Yeah, well, we were doomed from the start apparently because Klopp didn't see this coming, but even though everyone else did, so I mean, what does that say? I mean, there's so much to talk about, but obviously a few minutes, so I'll try to go through as quick as I can. Like the previous caller said, Konate was basically doing all the positions. He was on the right back. He was on Matip's side half the game. He was coming out trying to do the Matip thing. Sometimes Matip didn't really go forward as much as well. I noticed this game, and then we have the usual thing. The midfielders just running behind their midfielders, like it's like kids. Like they never kept up with them at all. And then the attack. Well, when we did get it up there, there's just not as much threat today because of Nunez not being there. I mean, we don't do much with Nunez, so without him, it was even less. So it's like we had 2 chances, I think maybe, but it's I don't know many top teams that just have 2 chances in the whole game. It's pretty poor, to be honest. But I mean, it's just getting cut through. It's so frustrating, every game. And Klopp just is ignorant. He's just too hard-headed. How far do we have to go for him to accept this? Are we gonna have to be near the relegation zone before he decides we're gonna have to buy someone? I don't get it.
Oh, we're gonna be linked with everyone tomorrow morning. Don't worry about that. Every midfielder that's got 2 legs. We are gonna be. I'd take a 1-legged midfielder right now. I really would. I went a piss and came back quicker than Firmino walked past the halfway line today. You know what I mean?
John, a quick question, John. Do you think it's more the personnel or the tactics?
I think it's a difficult one. I think it's both because I think he could adjust the tactics to get us better results with this team, but I still think this team is still not good enough. I think we'd still struggle eventually and we'll hit like a wall and we'd still need to replenish the team. But I think we should be a lot higher even with these players. I think realistically, if I were to think about it, probably 6th, I'd say we'd probably get if we were to I think we'd have a couple more wins, I'd say, and maybe some more draws instead of losses. But I think we'd still be struggling because I think that midfield, even if we were to change the tactics, I think we'd still struggle. But it's just the way we're getting destroyed in midfield is just unacceptable. You just can't. Can't be watching that.
Hey, I just want to comment on this right here. So people have short-term memories. That man won us every trophy possible. And we're close to last season. Only idiotic people are calling Klopp out.
So did
what? Look.
So
on the title of the program, I have put Klopp out ? So it's a question. It's not a statement. But we can't sit here. I've said it already. None of us can sit here and say Klopp's not blameless. If you think Klopp is blameless, it's not his fault. Harry's coaching right now, and he's one of the highest paid managers in world football. he should be adapting to the surroundings around him. We play 4-3-3 every week and the same tactics every week. You know, when Arsenal and Man City went to Brighton, they had to respect Brighton. They had so much respect for Brighton. They all played deeper.
Yeah.
What do we do? Go, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, just play the same way. Ox, you go on the left. Yeah, Thiago. You'd be our most advanced midfielder today. Although you're an orchestrator of a midfielder, should play deeper. Fucking balmy.
We did this. We spoke about and put him in the 6 the other day, didn't we, Jamie? And we saw him in the 10.
But you know something. That's why, in some sort of way, and I think that I'm not really. I don't know how anybody would agree with me, but I'm not really opposed to a new manager coming in, because at least at the end of the day, it will be fresh ideas. I know we still got the same BS with the owners, but at least it'll be new ideas, something new. Because at the end of the day, we're just doing the same thing week in, week out. Even though we got found out, even though they know how to play us, we're still doing the same thing. At the start of the season, I think that we started playing 4-3-3. Yeah, that wasn't really working, and he changed it to 4-2-3-1 and sometimes 4-4-2, and that worked. But then all of a sudden, you've changed back to something and that is not working. Imagine that. Imagine that you've gone for something that's not working and try something that's working, only to go back to the original plan that is not working. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense. And then you wonder why at the end of the day, in certain games at the day, right, you get played off the park. And then you come out with sort of like comments about, oh, we didn't realize at the end of the day that we're gonna have so many games this season and this and that. Do you know? These games that day were gonna take a toll on us. We didn't realize that. Well, if you didn't realize that, what are you doing as a manager then? Why we've got you as a manager if you cannot see the obvious? It makes no sense to me. No sense.
Big up everyone who's joined. Big up Demo.
Big up, boys. Big up.
Big up. Well. We'll just let everyone say. Let me just get Dean's big up Dean's super chat. Response to that, lad. It's like telling your child that I bought you a Christmas present last year, so I won't this year. We need more. We're a big club. It is true. I mean, yeah, it's mad. Look, everyone's to blame right now for me, guys. Everyone's to blame. There's no one here. There's no one at our club at the moment whose star is shining bright. Everyone's in the bad step at the moment. Klopp's not doing his job properly. The owners are not doing their job properly. Carroll's burning the toast. No one's doing their job, man. No one's doing their job. Demo, how you doing, man?
Yeah, what's up, guys? Big up on yourself.
We have to.
Big up. Yeah, I won't be here for very long. I just have to say this. It is getting extremely difficult to back Jurgen Klopp, and I'm not going to say Klopp out. I'm never going to say that. But like, after we lose games, the statements that he comes out and makes, it's just really getting to me. You did not see this performance coming? Are you serious?
Is that what he said? Because I haven't.
Yeah, man.
He said that, yeah.
Bro, are you serious? Like, listen, I think we've had probably 2 good performances in the league all season, and it's when we beat Manchester City. And I mean, if you want to put the board game in, because we won 9-0, right? We won 9-0, so I'm going to say it's a good performance, even though they did outrun us in that game, right? But we won 9-0. That, like, when we played Brighton at Anfield, they should have been 4-0 up at halftime. You did not see this coming. You know what Klopp said before that game? He said the manager is new, so he doesn't know what to expect.
Oh, yeah, he did say that.
That's what he said, bro. Like, are you so the technical team that you don't have YouTube videos, you don't have any form of way of knowing what the style of play is? Like, it's getting to me, bro. But I just want to say, I saw that we were going to lose this game. I predicted us to lose this game. But watching the game, it felt worse than when we lost 7-2 at Aston Villa. Like, we lost 7-2, and I'm telling you, this game felt worse watching it than when we lost 7-2. Like, we were completely played off the park, bro. And I'm telling you, we got 7-2. And so for me, it's like we just seem to always make it so difficult. Like, all the teams around us are, like, Arsenal are leading the league. and everybody else is dropping. But Man City aren't the same. Spurs, they're dropping points, and Newcastle now has come into the picture. And it seems like whenever it is our time to go ahead and go and challenge for the title, something just always seems to go wrong, bro. Like we should be right up there challenging with Arsenal right now when City is not at the peak of their powers. But every single time that City seems to fall off, something happens with us. So it is just always so difficult for us as Liverpool.
Demo, you know what it is? We never do things as Liverpool fans or as a team the easy way. There's always some sort of obstacle for us to win anything or even compete.
Yeah, exactly. It is so
Make
mad,
it hard
bro.
for ourselves all the time.
Yeah, for real.
I'm just gonna leave it by saying this. If there's any sprinkle of hope of positivity, bro, it's not Ben Doak that you're seeing on my screen right now, even though he's a massive talent. But there's still 20 games to go in the Premier League. We can always look forward to that. It's not fully over. That's a lot of games to be played, and we haven't been as bad in the Champions League. So there's always hope there, and it's so strange that we have been playing so differently in the Champions League, but yet in the league we look like this. So I mean, if we get past Real Madrid, which I'm not saying that we will, playing like this,
man, that would be bad.
There's still a slight
getting
glimmer of
cooked,
hope.
man.
So let's hold on to that. All right.
I appreciate the positivity, bro. Big up to yourself.
Big up, Demo. Big up.
Each and every one, every time.
Big up, Demo.
Yeah, Modric is going to outrun us at 37. Yeah, that's going to be good fun to watch. That. Yeah.
Let's get Faz in here as well. Big up, Faz. You, Rad, how you doing, John?
Big up, man.
How you doing?
Faz is like shit. Come on.
I don't know. I was going to come on, so I just came on. So I just want to say that.
Go for it, mate.
In terms of the results, just like all you guys, I expected this to happen. It wasn't hard to see this happen.
Klopp didn't know, apparently. Apparently, Klopp didn't know, apparently. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Apparently, Klopp didn't see this.
Yeah, and I'm sure everybody in the same space has predicted the same lineup, like Ox to start on the left, basically Henderson as well to start. So there was nothing I was surprised about. To be honest with you, after half time, I just switched off because I knew we were going to lose. And then when he brought the same players, on, that was it. With the same 4-3-3, I switched off. Now, what I wanted to say is this: is that I think that someone's probably going to get sacked Monday, at least by Monday in the club. And the person who I think is going to get sacked would be someone on the board that's involved in transfers, because they've already done it before in the past. And Carragher, being the mouthpiece he is for FSG, has already set up a fall guy. And I think it's going to be somebody involved in the transfer committee. And they're going to try and use that to pave over the cracks and get away with it, is what I think is going to happen.
Man, I haven't heard that one yet. That's a heck of a shout. That's a heck of a shout.
So Jamie Carragher came live on Sky Sports, and he was defending FSG like it was nobody else's business. And then literally what he did was he basically said that, somebody on the transfer board has to answer for what's going on here. And literally, he didn't say anything about Klopp. He did mention about midfield, but he mainly focused on the actual board. And if you think about it, in the last year, who's like resigned from their jobs from our club? Like who's put in a resignation? If you think about it,
you are right. You're right. I mean,
I think somebody is either going to get pushed. Somebody's going to either get pushed out, or somebody will get, they'll ask somebody to leave, and they're the easy target. I don't think one of the players, I don't think they're going to get set out for any length of time. I think it'll be an easy target, and that's who they like to, target.
Fair enough.
But moving forward, I don't think. I think with the way things are going, we're going to be lucky to make Europa League. I don't think we're going to get any midfielders. We're not going to get any midfielders at all.
I don't even want us in Europe, bro. If I'm totally being honest with you, I think for us to have a kind of a big wake-up call, I think we just need to be out of Europe.
And
refocus again as a club, because I think we've kind of lost that focus in where we're heading as a team, as a club. I think being out of Europe will then force the owners either to sell the club or invest in the club. One of the two. You either force Klopp to go, do you know what? Is this the right job for me, or is it time for me to move on? And then maybe we need some new coaches in. So I get going into Europa League, but at the same time, I don't want to say no Europe. We're not in the Champions League. There's no point.
Who do you guys think we should replace with? Who do you guys think we should replace with Klopp?
It depends on what style of football that we want to then move into.
I'll take Ensban at the moment.
Hey, listen, if I go in there,
because I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this Brighton manager. I'm looking at this Brighton manager, and I like what I see with his tactics. Look what he's done to his team. Like he's actually a pretty good manager, and I wouldn't mind seeing him in place of Klopp.
How old is he?
But have they changed? Has he changed?
Probably in his early 40s at least.
Was he at Atalanta before? Is it Atalanta?
No, Sassuolo.
Sassuolo, that's it. He did well at Sassuolo, didn't he? He did really well there as well. So
what the club has done, Jamie and guys on the panel, they've identified a manager that plays the similar football that they want to do as a club, and they brought that man in. So the problem with Liverpool at the moment, we don't have an identity at the moment. So it's who's out there. There's plenty of managers that we can get in for the time being, but it's what first and foremost, what is the identity of the football team? How do we want to play? And then you can identify the manager you want to get in. So until we figure that part out, man, I don't know.
Yeah, I've got an ambitious one, but it'll be hard to get. I'll get Spalletti from that Napoli, but he'd be really hard to get out because they're probably going to be. They're going to win Serie A now, so yeah.
Hey, listen, we're a big club, man. Go and get him.
Yeah.
Spalletti's a good manager, no? Spalletti's a good manager. He's a good manager.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a really good manager.
If you get an ambitious ownership, if you get an ambitious ownership, you can get the ownership itself can get rid of both manager as well as like 8 or 9 players on the team. Even like send off some players on loan, because that's what it's going to take for Liverpool to come back again next season. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I agree.
If you get an ambitious ownership, that is.
Well, Bowley said he's doing that, isn't he? He said they said it was a statement. They're going to get rid of half the squad or whatever. So
yeah.
Why not go the whole hog and buy a Brighton football club? I mean, Jesus. But no, like there's so much change that needs happening in the club. Big up to Jersey boy as well, and Lee in here as well. You doing well, boys?
Big up, boys. Big up.
Big up.
You're on mute, Lee. You're on mute. How you guys doing? You're all doing well. You ain't spoke yet.
All right, guys.
What are your thoughts, man?
See you later, Faz.
No way, Faz. Big up to you, man.
Okay, so big up everyone in the panel.
Yeah, man. Big up, man.
But look, I'm not, as I'm saying, I'm not Klopp out because I think he has too much credit in the bank. But I'm starting to lose patience now because we're still playing the same style of play without changing anything. Like, let's try something new for once. Just try something, because I think Champions League is gone. Let's be honest. We're not getting Champions League football. Just try something new, or because I don't know what it will take for Klopp to get a midfielder. An injury. It's always an injury that takes Klopp to get some midfielder, like our best midfielder, our best attacker to get injured to sign our midfielder. Like, let's try the 4-2-3-1. It usually works. I mean, when we played, it's actually worked. And but yeah, I mean, the new manager thing. I mean, I'll probably take Flick right now or someone like that, because he's the only one that probably would replace Klopp in a good way. But no, there's no one else really. Like, I mean, the board won't sack Klopp. I think the only way Klopp will get sacked if he walks. That's the only way, I think, because I don't think FSG have the balls to sack Klopp. I mean, like, we have a messy ownership right now, and we're not going to sign midfield. I'm not really too confident on that, because like there's no, and Paul Joyce has come out. He came out like 2 weeks ago. We're not most likely no winter signing. So, but like, we could send, there's so many midfielders out there. You can go for Amrabat, 40 million you can get him for. Casado, I don't think we still have the money. I'm sure we have the money for sign Casado. We're just not paying it. We're saving for Jude Bellingham, but then who knows what situation we're going to be in then? Are we going to get top 4? You think Jude's going to come to a team that's in a mess? No chance. The only way that happens is if he loves Liverpool that much that he chooses us over Madrid. But yeah, I think Klopp needs to change something. Otherwise, I might actually cut Klopp out because I can't deal with this. This football, playing the same style of football every week and then we lose. It's just quite bad at the moment. We're in a crisis.
Yeah, we are in a crisis. You speak really well there as well. And look, we are in a crisis. Everyone's in the wrong. This is what I don't get. The Church of Klopp, as I like to call it, is mad. They're nutters. Yeah, the Church of Klopp is a scary place, man.
It's crazy. Man.
It's a cult. It's a cult, and they're just like, he can't do no wrong. He literally can't do no wrong, and everyone else is to blame for the falling down of the football club. And it's not. Look, he's one of the highest paid managers in the world. He's got to do better than what he's doing right now. And if he does better and he starts performing again, I will praise him to the hill. But right now, he's taking sermon. You know what I mean? And everyone's bowing him down. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not working, man. It's just not working.
And we face Chelsea next weekend just to make it worse.
That's going to be proper Barclays, that game as well. No defence. Zero defence versus zero defence.
The Shitico, that's what they call it there.
We'll give them their first win, by the way.
We're going to be well nice to them.
How do you pronounce your name, by the way?
It gets better.
How do you pronounce your name, by the way, bro?
Yuvraj.
Just call me Yuvi. It's fine. Yuvi is actually fine.
Yuvraj.
Didn't want to try and butcher it still. Well said, by the way. The other question I wanted to ask you quickly, bro, is that I've seen a lot of people come in on the chat and in the panel, and we're scared to say it with our chest. We want change, but we don't want to say Klopp out.
I don't. It's hard. Henderson.
I don't want to put you on the spot, by the way. I'm just saying.
You're young enough to not worry about it. You know what I mean? To say it. We'll get all this back. Don't worry.
But yeah, I mean, it's if you there's Klopp has too much credit, man. It's just odd. But I will say Klopp out if we just say we lose our next 3 games and we don't change anything. I'll be Klopp out.
Oh, there's nothing changing.
Let me ask. I'll see the space because I can't wait to see. I'll wait for 3 games. Now, make sure you're on that chat next time, man.
I was going to ask the man a quick question. Do you think?
Go for it.
Do you think the squad as it is? Do you think they're physically tired? Literally physically tired, or do you think they're devoid of ideas? Which one? Physically tired or devoid of ideas?
I think it's just age. I mean, I think it's a bit of both because last season it was we were fat for the quad. I think they're knackered from that, but still no excuse. I mean, it's an aging squad. It's a very aging squad. Our midfield is looking tired, but Henderson's 30 plus. We need a midfielder. I just don't know what it will take to sign a midfielder because Firmino is too slow. He's been poor this season. I don't know what's happened to Firmino. Thiago's just injury prone. And then you have Henderson, who I don't know why he's starting, but since he's captain, so you have to start him apparently. And Harvey Elliott's playing in the wrong position. He's more of a right winger, I'd say, but that's his original position. So yeah, I think we need midfielder. But if we don't, then probably most likely, I'm very worried for the season because we'll be fortunate to get Europe, but then I'd rather get no Europe than Europe if we don't get Champions League because Thursday nights. Oh, that's horrible. Being in Thursday night.
Play the kids.
Thursday nights, you know.
Under 23s, man.
I'm getting ready for that, man. This is
great watch-alongs. Those would be, by the way.
Oh, the Thursday night theme tune though is amazing.
There'll be some good watch-alongs still. Can't lie.
Miss me out on that one.
Some snowy nights.
Miss me out on that one, blood. Miss me out on that one.
We'll be loving going to Karabakh and all that. Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, why not, bro? We're not traveling there, so we're all good. We sit in our comfort of our home and do the watch-alongs. We're all good.
I'm not feeling that there.
Jamie's feeling it.
Oh, Thursday night. Oh, fuck first. I don't want no night. I just want Saturday to Saturday. I ain't interested in Europe next season, man. I ain't interested.
Play
in
the
Europe
kids.
Next season. But you, Reg, we're gonna let you go now, my man.
Yeah.
Okay, get other people's.
See you in 3 games.
Big up to you, my man. See you in 3 games. So, Jersey boy, how you doing, Jersey boy?
I'm doing good. I'm quite angry. I think it's time for someone that actually does a bit of cooking today. I don't know. I'm so angry tonight with Klopp. I'm not Klopp out, but, I think somebody needs to say some stuff. Can I ask a question? What the fuck is it going to take for Fabio Carvalho to play football?
Max.
Why did we sign him
if
he's not
Klopp's
even
mum.
playing, man? We signed this kid and we're bringing on, I don't know, we're playing Gomez and that kind of stuff. I'm not bringing Fabio Carvalho trying to get a goal. We're actually trying to defend.
They don't even play him in his right position anyway.
Yeah, he needs to be a foot and a half. He needs to be a foot and a half tall and play anywhere on the pitch for Klopp to pick him. That's what he's at.
There you go.
We do like 6 foot men all of a sudden.
I'm good.
I don't know if Klopp's got a fetish about 6 foot men, but we definitely like 6 foot men all of a sudden. I don't know what Carvalho's done wrong. I don't know why Naby Keita don't start.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Keita should have started today, by the way. Keita should have started. The last 2 games has been outrageous. And then we put Henderson in, and he's like
stinks up the joint.
Henderson just hooves the ball up to Gakpo. We're just running into no man's land constantly. Yeah. That was great.
It was Hender crap, boy. It was I wanted to bleach my eyes after watching that.
Right. Jersey, same question to you, man. You want change, but you don't want to say Klopp out.
I think change would be good, but the problem is that here's the question is who is out there, right? There's one manager that I really like, but he's not interested, right? And that's Zizou with Zidane. Zidane is not interested in club football. He wants to find a job. So that's but the problem is, would he be a manager that would work with FSG? Because there are a lot of good managers out there, right, who would not be able to work with such an ownership like FSG. There's got to be someone who he has to work, and there are a lot of managers out there. But the problem is, there's stuff I've got to ask with Klopp at the moment, and it's before the World Cup, we switched from 4-3-3 to a 4-4-2, right? Then we switched it all around. Can I ask why that's worked and we went on a run? Then when we've come back, we've gone back to 4-3-3 that we all know does not work.
Said the same thing, bro.
It makes zero sense. It makes 0 sense. I do not want to see 4-3-3 ever again. It just does not work anymore. We just
why would you go?
1 second, guys. 1 second. Big up, Dean. What do you think it takes to get FSG out of process? Maybe. And then Gary says, go and support a London club or go and support Man City if you're not in with a long haul. Gary, I'm 41 years of age, man. Rods is 73. We have been watching Liverpool for a long time.
Bun Jamie, man. Bun Jamie, man. Bun him out, man. Bun him out.
We've been watching Liverpool for a long time, man. Even if I am from London, I've been supporting Liverpool for 30 years. I've seen all the shit. I question everything that happens at the football club, managers, ownership, players, everything. All because we got a manager in now that we all love. We've all fell in love with him. That's not lie. He's gave us some of the greatest nights we've had as Liverpool fans, especially if you're what age you are. And we love him for it. But something's gone wrong in the last 12 months or so, and it needs questioning. We can't sit here and pretend nothing's gone wrong. If Klopp improves, and like Jersey's saying, changes things around, he did a press conference after the game today and said he didn't expect that result. What's he been watching? And he kept the same team and the same tactics. You got to question that.
Yeah.
If this was Roy Hodgson right now, under FSG, no one would go, oh, it's because FSG had not got Roy Hodgson, his players. Would they? No one would say it.
Do you know what it is, Jamie? I don't think we should look too deep into what he said about it, didn't expect it. I think he did, but it's just, he's not going to go and throw his players under the bus, is he? Because if he goes, I did expect
shouldn't do either.
Yeah, the players would be like, what? You thought we was going to lose the game before we started?
But the thing is, that's not the only mad thing he said. He said a few mad things. If he said one mad thing at press conference, I'd be all right. You know, he's throw one in there, but he says like 4 or 5.
Fair enough, Gary. Fair enough, mate.
The fact is, in the day, so like if you criticize Klopp and you criticize the owners and stuff, yeah, you're not a proper Red. You're not a proper supporter. You're not supposed to criticize them when they need criticizing. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know, and I can't live like that. People at the day have got to hold accountability. It's all about accountability. Do you know what I mean? And if you're responsible for certain things that's going wrong in the club, you're going to get criticized. I don't really care at the end of the day if you think I'm a top Red or not. Do you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to criticize
saying that, by the way. Sorry for interrupting, but we need to stop saying that this top Red nonsense, bro. If we support,
but that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to. But it's coming like that. It's coming like you cannot be a top Red if you criticize the club or Klopp. You understand what I'm saying? And that's sort of like we need to sort of like put that one side, because at the end of the day, look, you know what? It's like what my man's saying for that. Why would you go from one thing that wasn't working to go back to it? It makes no sense. So clearly at the end of the day, there's something wrong. You got like 4 or 5 players at the end of the day injured in the squad now. And I think now there must be something wrong with the medical staff. We got literally our ass handed to us today at Brighton, and I think that there's got to be something wrong. So we at the end of the day, as fans at the end of the day, need to question that, and we want answers. We want answers to our question.
You know something, Rods, on what you're saying, yeah? You know Jurgen Klopp does double and sometimes triple training sessions in the day.
Yeah.
And yet people are saying that, you know, Jurgen Klopp is not responsible for a lot of these things. People need to wake up and realize, okay, when we look at Wolverhampton, the game against Wolverhampton, yeah, when we look at the game against Brentford, when we look at the game even today, yeah, we are on paper, yeah, are able to beat these teams. Facts. Yeah. If something's not happening, okay, you look at either the players or the managers. The FSG thing, we can't even do that right now, okay? We're just basing it on what, you know, when we're playing on a match day. The match day is all about either the managers and their tactics, yeah, or the players not pulling their weight. And if anyone says that, you know what, Klopp is not to blame here, yeah, then it's got to be the players then. But these players were the same players last season, all right, that was competing for 4 titles.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
Story, big up the story. Sorry, he just messaged saying, I'm not a Liverpool fan, but watches the matches. One thing I don't understand is how he can not adjust and stay 15 metres further back with the defence that open like a prostitute out of red light. I mean, we ask ourselves this question all the time, man. We played it today. We went to Brighton, and we all know is an excellent footballing team. Look, even when we were at our utter best, Brighton was always a difficult match, right? Always a difficult match because they're a very, very good footballing side. You know, last year, you'd arguably only say Man City were a better footballing side than Brighton, you know, on the ball. They're a very good footballing side. So we went there today, not at our best, and played the most open, expansive game of football you're never likely to see. For me, it takes the piss. It shows no respect to the opposition. Why don't we just park the bus? If we park the bus today, I saw something different, and Klopp went, you know what? I respect Brighton too much. We're not in the right space at the moment to go toe-to-toe with these boys. They're a good footballing side. Let's park the bus. Let's park it up a little bit. Let's just try and get a point and get our season going again, yeah? Because this is a good side. Let's park it up and maybe try and nick a 1-0. And if I saw that and we got a draw out of it, I'd be like, right, I'll be doing a different video today. I'll be like, Klopp showed me saying he changed it. He did something different. But no, what he did, he played Ox on the left-hand side of a 4-2-3-1 and played the 2 slowest midfielders in Europe as his pivot 2 and expected something to happen. It's madness.
Jamie,
madness.
On that, Jamie, as well, yeah? The thing is, I think I don't want to show any team any respect. I want to go and hurt teams, yeah? And the thing is, when we look at what we've got, okay, on our, you know, even some players on our bench, yeah, we can hurt these teams. We can still hurt these teams. We just need to play offensively. Yes, I know defensively we are poor, yeah? But the thing is, until you get yourself somewhere, yeah, you've got to not respect these teams. You've got to go and bully them. especially away. You know what I mean? We played away. The fans are going to be up for it, yeah? The players are going to be up for it. We need people to get in there and stick their legs in there and, just play hard in midfield. Show them that, that we can compete. The thing is, all right, people used to be scared of us because we just used to bully teams. Why are the likes of Brightons and the Wolverhamptons and the Brentfords of this world, yeah? And no disrespect to them, yeah? Why are they bullying us? Why can we not bully them? We've got leaders in
work out a program. They don't work us out. They work us out. Exactly how to play.
If you show heart, yeah, you win games, or you give a good account of yourself. Yeah. We got bullied today. We got bullied in the games.
But the thing is about it. The thing is about it. They know at the end of the day that sort of like Liverpool ain't gonna do that, because at the end of the day, it's like what the man there from the Coppage was saying at the end of the day, right? We're too nice to certain teams. We're too nice to them, and I think that. So they know that number one, they know we're easy to play against, and number two, and they know that we're nice.
What does Carvalho have to do to get into this team? Because the last game I saw him, was against Man City, right, and he played really well.
Yeah, but the thing is bad. Yeah, the thing is bad. Even when Carvalho and they does get in the team, the rare times that he does get in the team, he gets played out of position, man. He should be playing as a 10.
This is it. When you watched him, right, again in the last game that he played, yeah, he started off at the left. Then he had a moment playing in between. Yeah. Why didn't they play the diamond formation with having him in there? Or during games, you can change your tactics you know what I mean, to suit certain players, and then go back to it, and then you can do all these things. You don't just need to start a team and play for 90 minutes 4-3-3 or 4-4-3.
That's on Klopp. He just
Klopp.
Yeah, now this is the problem. Players like him, are players that run at run at defenders.
Yeah,
we need that, and we're not getting that.
We need some threat. We need a threat, but he won't play. He won't play Carvalho like that. He will just play him. He'll play him and say to him, look, you stay out on the left. He probably tells Carvalho that you stay out on the left, and do you know what I mean? Yeah. So even when he does play him, he doesn't play him in position. Harvey Elliott, as bad as he is and everything that, if he was playing on like a right wing and everything that, he'd be much more better than what he's doing playing in midfield. But he won't get that job, and he won't get to play on the right wing. They'll just stick him in midfield, and he gets get wasted away.
Well, this is my.
You know, because it doesn't look good.
This is my point, bro. At the end of the day, right? Yeah, this is the stubbornness, of Jurgen Klopp that people need to understand. Yeah. And this is not a Klopp agenda. This is like, look, if things are wrong, keep trying different things until you get it right. We were doing that before the World Cup. And, you know what I mean? We looked like we were, sort of like getting somewhere, not brilliantly, but, getting some kind of like, listen, 1-0 win, even if it comes off a backside or whatever, it's 3 points. Yeah. And then when we come back from the World Cup, what's happened? He's gone back to his 4-3-3.
Going back to the same thing.
Yeah, and it's not going to work. It's not going to work like that. He really needs to look at himself.
There's nobody telling him at the day. We had somebody at the day, Buvac, that would question Klopp. Yeah. I said, Klopp, nah, man, now go working for that. He soon got rid of him. There's nobody questioning Klopp at the end of the day when he goes wrong. It's just people at the day filling his ego and saying, yeah, man, go and do your thing. Go and do your thing. Do you know what I mean? We need somebody at the day go say to like Klopp, look, here what at the day, this is not working. We're flopping. This is not working. Try something different. Here what? Here's this. Here what? Here's that. There's nobody telling him that.
Yeah, and just one more thing on this Carvalho thing. Just one more thing, Jamie. Sorry. All right. This guy was playing in a championship team last season. Yeah. Where he was getting kicked and buoyed off and everything, and he was consistent about it. So anyone that is telling me that he comes into a Premier League, all right, and he ain't got the minerals for it. Yeah, he has the minerals for it. Yeah. That's how you get a player to learn. That's how you get. You hear all these players, all right, that they're young, they play with big players, and they got kicked around a lot. Why not Carvalho? Why not? Why can he not learn that way?
No, look, but these are all discussions, man. Big up Dubs with the super chat. He says, I think some fans are getting at FSG. also being booed by fans of other sports. This is true. Franchises they own all down to lack of investment. It certainly is, man. Certainly, there's no one on this panel right now that ain't saying FSG need to go as well.
Yeah.
Nam, is it Nam? I pronounced that right. I'm sorry.
Naeem.
Our main issue, Naeem, is it? Our main issue is FSG. Why is FSG loved up? No one's loving up FSG, my friend. I don't know if you came in late.
FSG is shit as well, yeah.
We've all said FSG need to go. FSG need to go. They are not investing into the team properly. But Jurgen's still got a good bunch of players there that he should be doing better with. So we can have a go at everybody. No one's in the right here. No one's in the good books. Literally, no one's in the good books. Pep and Klopp, bad books. FSG, even worse. Everyone, Carol from catering, everybody is fucked. Yeah. What I reckon is we need to go and get coffee and inhalers back into this team. That's what's missing. As soon as we got rid of the inhalers and the caffeine, we started moving shit. I want to see us before this team plays against who we got. Is it Wolves on midweek?
Wolves,
right?
We've
got Wolves midweek, right? In the tunnel before they come out, I want to see all 11 players having a chug on some inhalers, right? Puffing away in inhalers, throw them down on the ground, and then I want to see like that. I want to see everyone puffing away, yeah, before they come out and that.
Take all of it, mate. I'll supply it.
And I want to see 500 ml cans of Red Bull being chugged by every single one of them. Chuck them to the ground and go out there and do their thing. Because since we got rid of the caffeine, this team has been shocking.
I think you may need the whole supply just for Firmino and himself, though. But
yeah, just
he needs a hip replacement. That guy.
You know when they do an IV, they do an IV when they got you have to do an IV when you're low on fluids. That's what they should do on Fabinho. Just get Red Bull, just like in his veins, just there for an hour. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Ready to go. Oh man, this is fucking dire. I just can't stand the fat. Big up Rico in the house. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well.
Big up.
Yeah, puff, pass. Exactly. Puff, pass. You know what I mean?
You know. They need some hard food, West Indian food, man. You need some West Indian food, man.
They just need something.
No, what they need is a bat across their heads, bruvs, to wake them up.
That's a bit strong, but that's why I hear you.
I have just never seen a team that went from where they went 6 months ago to the fall of grace now. Right, and I know everyone goes, I saw today on Twitter, people were saying still last season has taken it out of them, yeah? But most of these players had a summer off. You know, Salah was in Spain for about 8 weeks.
What was Salah's excuse? What's Salah's excuse?
I don't get what's going on. I mean, are they that fucked? Are they literally that exhausted now?
It's a bit weird that it's a drop off all at once as well. Usually the legs start going slow, but you see it by game by game. You get a little bit less, but here it's like just bang. Fabinho's slow as hell. He's just done. Hendo's just done.
And World Cup off. Salah got the bag and dropped off. Yeah, I mean, and they got a lot of players got the World Cup off. So why is everyone so tired? Why is everyone so tired? They had the summer off. A majority of the players had a big gap on the World Cup. Some of the players that went to the World Cup never even played. So
do you know what, Jamie? The reason why they're so tired, yeah, and look, to a point, yeah, psychologically, yeah, it's very difficult, yeah, but they did play a lot of games last season. And what has happened as well is they've lost like depth this year as well when they've lost obviously Milamino and the rest of it, yeah. I can understand that. But it's Jurgen Klopp's responsibility, yeah, to maybe bring in maybe a few more fresher legs, you know what I mean, to freshen up the team. He's had nearly over 100 million this summer.
Yeah.
Spend.
Yeah, we had a lot of money to spend. This is where I keep coming to the point of the midfield area. Whose decision is it not to spend in the midfield area?
Yeah.
This is where we got no clarity on this subject at all. Not even the people that, you know, like your Paul Joyces and all that. None of them know. None of them know that answer.
I think we all know.
I think people just don't want to admit that Klopp may have a little bit to do with it, but nobody wants. I don't think people want to admit that yet.
Because we spend everywhere else. We find money for certain areas of the pitch and need fixing. But you know, okay, what's he? How you doing, my man?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Big up,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Big up.
Sorry, I'm late. I had a program that I had to do, which I needed because Liverpool killed me.
We get it. You were doing your own. You were doing your OnlyFans. We get it. It's all good.
You see how I'm dressed, man. I mean, I don't know what to say. Honestly, I was not frustrated. I mean, I was watching the game like I'm watching Leicester play West Ham. Like literally, it baffled the way one person tore up our midfield. Caicedo had our midfield on lock. Like it was sad actually. I'm listening to Klopp his post conference, and I mean, this is on you, brother. I mean, yes, the owners have not helped you, but you have put the owners.
I've subscribed to you, mate.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. The owners have not helped you, but you didn't put pressure on the owners for them to keep, assisting you. I know, by the way, Jeremy, I saw you on Coppish, big up to Coppish guys. And Uncle, I also saw you there. You guys,
You're blessed up, man. Blessed up.
I saw that. That was amazing. I needed that, man. I needed that. But I'm gonna get on Matt right now, respectfully, shout out to Matt. But you guys had him, his tongue was twisted like a pretzel. I mean, the obvious things were there, but he was trying so hard to back the manager, which we have, honestly. A lot of us have backed the manager, even when he makes mistakes. But this one, I'm sorry. It's on him. It's on him. Change the tactics. Yes, we understand the owners are not giving you the money, but right now it's time to change the tactics. You were going against a very energetic midfield, young midfield. They can run for hours. They could play literally 2 hours and not still probably not make any substitutions. He said he made some changes. You can't do 4-4-2 diamond. 4-4-2 diamond is basically an inverted 4-3-3. You don't. I saw Henderson today, and I was like, wow. That man could not even walk, not like run. He could not even walk. It was so sad. Thiago, I didn't even see Thiago till like the second half. Ox, what was Ox even doing there? I mean, all he was doing is just fouling people. Gakpo, I feel sorry for Gakpo, man. He came to the wrong team he came to the right team at the wrong time. That's what I'm gonna say. I mean, this is sad. This is literally the manager. I feel sad for him. I can't even get mad at him anymore because he's so stubborn. He doesn't want to change. The owners, I don't know what their vision is, which I think Tom Werner needs to come out and tell us what your vision is. Don't say business as usual, because right now business as usual does not look good. And the manager, stop being stubborn. That's all we're asking. We know you don't get the money. Now, a good question I think Jamie asked this week. Why don't you go for the less expensive players? And Liverpool fans, this is where we need to put pressure on Klopp. We always back him saying that he make great players. He makes superstars. So go get less players and make them great players.
Exactly.
The solution is not in the club right now. The solution is not in the club. That's what I'm going to say.
Sorry, guys. I'm just going to say I'm going to head out now, yeah? But listen, everyone, make sure you smash a like, comment, subscribe. Do all this stuff for Jamie and do it for the other guys' channels as well. But yeah. Yeah,
I'm going to follow you back. As soon as I get on, I'll follow you back.
Yeah, no problems.
Yeah. Let them know where they can find you, mate, so they can subscribe to you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. You can find me on LVFC TV. So it's on my my StreamYard name here. So LVFC TV. I will be doing some videos. I'll probably do a video tomorrow. So yeah, keep an eye on that one, ladies and gents. But big up to everyone. Have a good rest of the weekend. Go to church on Sunday. Make sure you pray. We get some signings or something, man. But yeah, big up, guys. Smash the like, and I'm out.
Yeah, Jamie, I got a fly as well. Still, I got a fly.
Oh, it's like that. Is it? It's like that. You and Bad.
No, I got a show. Nah, serious. I got a show. No. I got a show at 9:15. Still, I got a show at 9:15.
Go on, man. Get out of here. Go and do your show.
No, but he's always love for you. He's always love for you, my guy. Anfield Uncle Rod's on YouTube. That's my channel. Yeah, you can find me over there. I'm gonna subscribe to you in a bit, Kawasi. I'm gonna subscribe
Thank
to
you
you.
so much. I appreciate it.
No, it's all love round. It's all support, and I'm on Insta as well. I'm for Rods, and I'm on Twitter, and I'm for Rods. But you know what? Smash the like, subscribe, because this guy is a real one. He's a good guy, even though he takes a piss out of me about my age. He's a real one. He's a real one. Man. He's a real good G. He's a real good G. So smash the like and subscribe to this guy. He's a real G, man. Bless up, everybody. Bless up.
Bless up.
Yeah, Rods. I love that guy. Big up, Rods. Oh, I love that guy. I love Rods. Oh, man. Oh, big up, Munzie. How you doing, mate? Hey. Pete Kloppy's doing a good job.
You want to hear another funny quote, Jamie, from his conference? He said something like, I told them I told them many times in training to do this, but I guess they didn't pay attention. I guess I have to try and tell them again. Something like that.
That's the part where it's so frustrating.
So he's putting the blame on the players, man. Yeah. Wow. But what I saw today, tactics wise, was no difference to what we did against Wolves last week. Or Brentford the game before that. I saw nothing different tactical wise. So him saying that sort of makes no sense to me still. You know, we could have changed things up. You could play a different way. You could have played a really tight diamond in the midfield today, 4-4-2 diamond. You know, not the version we did play where they were really wide. You know, really compact in the middle. Stop Brighton playing through you, because that's how they like to play. Really compact. Cater starts. I don't know what Cater's got to do.
Yeah, Cater's got to start.
The man's fit. Use him. You know, Hendo would be better than one being coming off as a sub with his experience. Start Cater. Leave Harvey alone. I feel for Harvey.
I mean, today, what was Harvey doing, though?
Why was Harvey coming on?
I mean, he was just running around. Like, it looked like he doesn't belong there. It felt like he didn't belong there.
It was like a footballer coming on as a rugby player. It was mad. He didn't know the rules, man. And I feel for him. You're going, right, Harvey, we're losing 2-0. You're 19, son. You've got really no experience. I'm going to play you in the wrong position. Go out there and change it for me. He's like, what the fuck? It's like, this shouldn't be happening. It shouldn't have come on. I know we ain't got a lot of choices right now, granted, because, again, FSG have got to blame. But, my God, it's just shit. Ox play. Why did Ox start? Just go Gakpo and Salah up front as a 2. Go Cater on one side of the diamond. Thiago on the other side of the diamond. Fabinho in the centre. And Carvalho in the 10 in front at the tip of the diamond. Play nice and compact in the middle. Yeah, stop Brighton going through you. Drop the defence back 10 yards. Why were you so high again today? You know, Solly March had the freedom. It was mad.
My God. McAllister was just passive. It felt like Lallana. This is Lallana from Southampton days.
Yeah, Lallana was the oldest man on the pitch today. And he looked younger than Fabinho and Hendo. And we sold him 3 years ago because he got too old and couldn't do it in our midfield no more. And now he would walk into our midfield right now.
Why are we the only team where I look at our midfield, like I look at our players and they just don't seem to be in the right place? Everyone just seems to be all over the place. Like they're just running scattered all over the pitch.
There's no positional play at all. There's no positional play. The players don't look like they know what to do. Or the worst thing is they're not listening to Jurgen Klopp no more.
Yeah, I think it might be that, you know.
But then it's also, you have to look at this way. If somebody is fatigued, there's different. It's not just the body's tired. The mental is tired.
The brain. Yeah, the brain.
Yeah. So I mean, so even when they listen to him, they're there in body, but the mental and the spirit is someplace else, right? So it's just. They need to hear something else. If I was Klopp, I will pull out and even tell I'll tell Virgil, you go talk to them. From now on, this is what I want. Tell them how I want it. And let them talk themselves out of it. Because he is trying to have them play out of it, play that bad, vibe out of it. But maybe, Klopp, your words are the bad vibes right now. So if I were you, you stay back. Don't say anything. Show up. Hello, how you guys doing? Okay, Milner, I want you to talk to them. in the dressing room. Don't say anything. Have them deal with it because they're not hearing you. And then it's very, very frustrating. I'm sure he's frustrated because he's thinking, what am I saying that you guys are not hearing me?
Oh, it's just I agree. We've got Tom Izzy in the house. How you doing, my man?
Big up, Tom Izzy.
Yeah, big up to you guys. Yeah,
what's going on, man?
Yeah.
It's just I feel for Kawaza because he's got all day yet. We're at the end of the night now. We can go to bed in a minute and forget about this game existing. He's got to go all day yet, still with this in his mind.
No, actually, where I'm at, because I'm in Asia. Right now it's at 5 in the morning. The game played was at 11 p.m. So
go back to bed, Tom. You'll forget it. Then wake up again.
That's a proper fan though. Look, 11 p.m. watch the game. See what I mean?
Yeah. But it's tough. It's rough.
So, Tom, give us your thoughts, man. Give us your thoughts.
Well, I just jumped in because I was at the other call in Jamie with Cafdell and Chris. So I gave my opinions and stuff. Actually, I did give a question. I mean, ask one question in particular with the left wing because we see with the injuries, especially on that particular position, Darwin Nunez was missing today because he didn't travel down south. Diogo, Jota, and Luis Diaz. There, I say the period is quite long term. So when you look at Sadio Mane, there is that we miss that availability, and whether it's down to the system or the players, injury history, could be both. But that's the one thing that we miss. Apart from the system throughout, and a lot of majority of the fan base are crying on the midfield. On the game, look, I'm pretty sure you guys have touched a lot. Just before the game, it was already when you look at the team sheet, you know what's coming. You know what's coming.
Yeah.
It's just whether we could pull off one of those narrative in football where nothing is impossible. But there's only one team, the best team win, the best team won. The suspected players, Mitoma, the World Cup winner, McAllister, Caicedo, we've been linked with. Well, I don't have anything else to say, but we're just second best to everything.
We are second best to everything, and that, I mean, we're third best at some things. It's just like it's just I can't even come up with words no more. We'll be going 2 hours and a half. I've just run out of words what to say about this team right now. I'm such in a daze with it all, guys, like you are. It's just like I can't understand why there's no battle from these players right now. Klopp don't look like he's got the fight in him right now. Pep Lijnders always manages to know where the camera is, so his face is looking at it. I don't know if anyone's noticed that, but go back and watch all the games, yeah? Pep Lijnders always recognises the camera and he's like, he's always finding the camera, man. I don't know what it's about. But everyone looks lost, guys. Everyone looks lost. And look, what we're going to do, we're going to call it there, guys, because we've been going on for a while now. I've got to sort my kids out for bed and everything like that.
No problem.
We're going to call it there, guys. I'm back tomorrow. I'm actually going to do the Arsenal Tottenham watch along. Why not? Watch some good football. Why not? You know what I mean? Why not? So you can join me then tomorrow, guys. But yeah, and then Monday I'll be back for 12:30, guys, where we'll debate this a little bit more. We'll go all sleep on it, see where it lays, and then Monday we're not going to change our minds and come back with the same questions.
No, you're gonna come back with this. You're gonna come back with the same thing. People are like, didn't I just say that a week ago? It's gonna be the same thing over and over. Thank you so much, Jamie. I appreciate you. Guys, please share, subscribe, guys. Jamie's a hard worker out here, man. Thank you so much, giving us all the opportunity to be here. So please, the likes up. Keep the likes up.
No worries, guys. All right, guys, we're out of here.
All right.
Enjoy, guys. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, man.